Hello, this is Jeff Kelly, and today this video blog post is entitled Defending Donald Trump and the Bankruptcy System. Many people have heard that Donald Trump has filed bankruptcy a few times, and a lot of people find this upsetting, but I want to read to you a quote that he has said. He has stated that I have used the laws of this country, the bankruptcy system, to do a great job for my company, myself, my employees, and my family. And a lot of people think that this is bad, it's horrible, that bankruptcy is just some type of button that people press to rip off their creditors and get out scot-free and not have to pay them. And the truth is that is not true at all. The bankruptcy system that we have in the United States is a very orderly system. It is a very good system for distributing assets to the creditors, to the secured creditors, which is the way it should be. And it's, again, it's an orderly fashion. There are rules, there are laws that govern it. U.S. trustees are vigilant about making sure that every debtor that files is telling the truth and is honest and is playing by the rules. Judges are also vigilant about guarding this system as well. And that's why, in some cases, if somebody goes into court and they lie, they can end up in jail. But this almost never happens. And the reason is because 99.99% of the time, the people that are filing are completely broke. Now, I want to go back to Donald Trump's filings. And a lot of people say, it's not fair. He took this company, he bought it, he laid off a bunch of people, wiped out some creditors. Well, I want you to think about something for a second. If he had never filed, and a lot of times he had these bankruptcy filings organized before he ever bought the company. And if there was no bankruptcy system, if there was no Donald Trump buying these specific companies, what would have happened? The answer is the whole thing would have shut down, everybody would have lost their job, and none of the creditors would have gotten paid. The bankruptcy system is a good system for reorganizing assets, for helping individuals reorganize their lives so that they can be productive. Now, if someone was just refusing to pay their creditors and they had the ability and they just didn't want to do it because they were a stinker, then I would agree, hey, there's something wrong with this system. But that's not the case. When people file, They list all their assets, they list their income, the budget, trustees go through this. If there was no bankruptcy system, none of the creditors would be getting paid because, particularly in Georgia, the collection laws are pretty rough. You can take 25% of somebody's paycheck, you can take out all of the money that's in their bank account, and this can put such a hit on people they can't survive. Frequently I have clients that they've been garnished, they've waited too long to file, and so the creditor cleans out their bank account, they've got no money to pay the rent, the electricity. These people can't survive. We need an orderly system, and I think this is a good system. Now, I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, but stay with me. There are things, honestly, that I've done in my past that I'm not proud of. And I am very thankful for grace. And if Jesus Christ can save a wretch like me, then there's hope for everybody. So what does this have anything to do with the bankruptcy system? The answer is grace. I love grace. This country was started by people who believed in grace. And that's why they wrote bankruptcy into the U.S. Constitution. It's from the very beginning of our country. We've had a bankruptcy system, and we should have a bankruptcy system. Grace is a good thing. There are many famous people who have filed in the past. Donald Trump is not the only one. Abraham Lincoln filed. Walt Disney filed. His first Disney company didn't go so well. Now, if we'd wanted to, we could have thrown Walt Disney in jail or said, no, sorry, your life is over. But think about what the country and the world would have missed out on. That's a huge company today that employs thousands of people, makes billions of dollars. It's a good thing Walt Disney was able to reorganize his life. Same thing with Henry Ford. The first Ford Motor Company did not make it. thank God he was able to file, reorganize his life, and go on to build this huge car company that has benefited the world in tremendous ways. More recently, Kim Basinger has had to file, Larry King has had to file, and even Dave Ramsey had to file. We've got a system that is based on grace. I love it. A lot of people are shocked when they learn, where did this system start? Where did our founders get this idea from? And I know many of you aren't going to believe this, but they actually got the idea from the Bible. Go read Deuteronomy chapter 15. That's where it came from. I am glad we live in this country. I'm glad we have freedom. I'm glad we have grace. I'm glad that if you get into a tight spot, you can reorganize. You can get a fresh start. And if you're interested in doing that, give me a call. 770-881-8449. It does not cost anything to come into my office and to meet with me or one of my associates. And what we will do is we will sit down, take a look at your income, take a look at your budget, and see if we can come up with a plan that works for you. If bankruptcy is not the answer, then that's what we're going to tell you. We're going to shoot straight with you. So again, that phone number is 770-881-8449. Thank you.